So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm going to trauma dump real quick, deal with it. So for anyone who doesn't know, these past few years have been hell. Probably best way to put it, hell. Both mentally and financially. I lost a job that had been previously paying me about $40K a year. Fun fact, my expenses paralleled someone who makes $40K a year. And after they fired me, I no longer made $40K a year, and it kind of became a little bit of a problem. And, you know, the entire time my mental health was just fucking tanking. I pretty much surrendered myself to the fact that I'm never going to be able to hold down a regular job. It just doesn't gel with who I am and the disorders that I have. So yeah, here I am. I'm streaming. It's just better this way. Self-employment is seeming like it's going to be the solution for me for being able to make a living. But yeah, so I'd incurred a whole lot of debts. Stuff got kind of out of control, and my credit union took it upon themselves that after I maxed out the credit card that I had with them and could not pay it back, they decided to disable all of my shit. And when I say disable all of my shit, I mean all. Both my credit card and my debit card got locked. Their entire online portal was just read-only for me. I couldn't change anything. I couldn't make any transfers. I couldn't pay any bills. And that's been pretty much my life for, well, most of this year, to be completely honest. Yeah, it was kind of one of those, you know, there's not going to be any way out of this except dying. But luckily, that was wrong, because I did find a way out of this. My previous employer, who had so haphazardly thrown me to the fucking streets, sent me a letter a few months ago saying that they actually owed me deferred compensation in the form of like some kind of retirement or 401k or profit share. I'm not really entirely sure what the hell it is. It's legalese, and they don't teach us that here in American schools. So yeah, I looked into it, and it turns out that I actually had about $7,700 that was just sitting waiting for me to pick it up, and I never knew about it until a couple months ago, and they fired me in like mid 2021. So fuck them for taking forever to get back to me while I've been on this gradual mental decline into madness. But at the same time, yay. So come about maybe 2 business days from now, I will be debt free for the first time in, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years. I don't even know how long, actually. So that's pretty cool. I was looking to celebrate tonight. I was going to grab some booze, but my debit card apparently is still locked for some reason. I don't know if that's my credit union continuing to be shitty or if they're just having some kind of an outage, because I did notice they were having some kind of an outage earlier today. I mean, I'll call them again if I have to, but I don't want to, because it's getting really hard for me to be nice at this point. But yeah, and that is a tremendous weight off of my shoulders. So now really the only pressure or anxiety that I need to feel at the moment is doing this. Once I'm able to power through all the stage fright and self-doubt, which as all streamers will tell you eventually completely goes away. Yeah, we'll be kind of golden on that front. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that it goes the way that I'm wanting it to, and you know, I'm trying my best to stay optimistic, but let's be real honest, at this point it's pretty difficult to not be a cynical motherfucker with everything that I've been through in the past 2-3 years. So cautious optimism, I guess, maybe something like that. Definitely a believe it when I see it approach. These next couple of months are going to be very interesting. My house, of course, which I do have a mortgage with, it is obviously I couldn't pay the house payments. Duh. It was like $800. Didn't have that. So my house has been in forbearance, basically 2 steps before foreclosure. And my forbearance actually ended August 1st. So now I'm on the step right before foreclosure, which is the foreclosure avoidance program or something like that, where they basically try to modify your loan. Basically, the bank is about to do whatever the fuck they possibly can to not foreclose on my house. Number 1, that would make me homeless. Number 2, that would mean the bank isn't going to get the $115,000 that I still owe them. They don't want to do that. Obviously, that's a pretty big L on their part. No, never mind it being an L on my part. They want to keep people in their houses if they can. Banks don't want to foreclose any more than the people that are living in their houses want to foreclose. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. I've heard, allegedly, that they may actually decrease my house payment by like, I don't know, $200, which is awesome. We'll see if that comes to fruition. That'd be pretty freaking neat. But I don't think I'm expected to actually make another house payment until October or November. Hoping it's November, or maybe December, or maybe December of next year would actually be the best. If I don't have to pay it at all, that would actually be wonderful, but I don't think they're going to be that generous. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So like right now, I can't remember the exact figures that I have, but after I paid off all the debt that I owed my bank, about half of the amount was still there. So I've got a couple thousand to keep myself comfortable for the next, hopefully, several months. So, yeah. Yeah.